Imagine walking down the street and every wall, every piece of clothing, even the roof of every building suddenly becomes see-through. You wouldn't just be looking at the world, you'd be looking straight through it. What would life be like if humans had X-ray vision? Would it be a gift or a curse? Let's dive deep into the science, the possibilities, and the terrifying consequences. First, let's break down what X-ray vision actually means. X-rays are a type of electromagnetic radiation with wavelengths much shorter than visible light. Unlike the light our eyes naturally pick up, X-rays can pass through most materials, like skin, wood, and clothing, while being absorbed by denser stuff like bones or metals. That's why X-ray machines in hospitals show skeletons. So, if humans evolved eyes that could see X-rays, our entire perception of reality would be flipped upside down. Now think about what daily life would look like. You wouldn't see colors the way we do now. Instead, you'd see outlines of bones, skeletons walking around everywhere, and maybe the wiring inside your walls. Privacy? Gone. You'd know exactly what's in someone's bag or even inside someone's body. That might sound cool at first. No more airport security checks, right? But imagine never being able to unsee it. Looking into someone's eyes would mean staring at their skull. Romantic dinner dates? Absolutely ruined. But here's where it gets interesting. Our brains aren't wired to process X-ray images. If you suddenly gained X-ray vision, your mind wouldn't even know how to handle all that overwhelming data. Our visual cortex is designed for visible light, colors, shapes, and patterns. For us to evolve true X-ray vision, our entire visual system would have to be re-engineered over millions of years. Without that, we'd probably just experience complete sensory overload. Now you might be wondering, could this ever be useful? Well, yes. Imagine never needing a doctor's X-ray machine because you could see inside your own body. Broken bones, tumors, infections, you'd know instantly. Construction workers could spot faulty wiring or cracks inside walls before disaster strikes. Soldiers and rescue workers could see people trapped behind rubble. The potential for saving lives would be huge. But there's a darker side. If everyone had X-ray vision, society would collapse in terms of privacy. Clothing, walls, locked safes. None of these things would protect your secrets. Our entire idea of personal space and security depends on being able to hide certain things. With X-ray vision, nothing would stay hidden, and that would change the way humans trust each other forever. And let's not forget, X-rays are actually dangerous. Exposure to too much X-ray radiation damages DNA and causes cancer. So if our eyes constantly emitted or detected X-rays, we'd either be harming ourselves or being harmed by the very radiation we're trying to use. Evolution probably never gave us this power because, biologically, it's a huge health hazard. Before we go deeper, if you're enjoying this video and love exploring crazy what-if scenarios, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. That way you won't miss out on future videos where we break down science in fun, mind-blowing ways. Alright, let's continue. If only a small group of humans had X-ray vision, society might adapt differently. They'd likely become specialists, working in medicine, construction, or even law enforcement. But here's the twist. They'd also probably face fear and rejection. Imagine someone who can literally see through your walls, your body, your secrets. Would you trust them? Or would they be outcast with abilities too intrusive for comfort? Another fascinating detail, X-rays don't show everything equally. Metals and bones look bright, but soft tissues appear faint. That means your world would look eerie and ghost-like. Instead of trees filled with green leaves, you'd see faint outlines of organic matter with solid rocks, shining bright underneath. Food would lose its appeal because all you'd see are the dense bits. Basically, the world would become a haunting, skeletal version of itself. Now let's think about the long-term consequences. Human art, culture, and relationships are built on the way we see. If you remove color, texture, and beauty from the world, would creativity even exist the way it does now? Without sunsets, without art, without seeing a loved one smile, our entire emotional experience of life would change. Maybe, just maybe, we wouldn't even feel human anymore. So what if humans had X-ray vision? At first, it sounds like an incredible superpower, but when you really break it down, it's a double-edged sword. On one hand, it could save lives, revolutionize medicine, and change industries forever. On the other hand, it could strip away privacy, overwhelm our senses, and even make life dangerously unhealthy. Sometimes the powers we dream of in comic books aren't as amazing in reality. So maybe it's a good thing our eyes are tuned to visible light. Enough to see the beauty of the world, but not so much that we lose it. And now I want to hear from you. Would you want X-ray vision if you could have it, knowing all the downsides? Drop your answer in the comments, and let's see how many of you think it would be worth it. And don't forget, subscribe if you love exploring what-if science questions, because we've got plenty more mind-bending videos coming your way.